God damn it, why did the mic turn off again? Okay. Hey guys. Just wanted to make a quick little video. There is this guy in the TCG channel on Bakersfield Esports Discord. I've been having a fight with him because he just doesn't understand how this card works. I've done it on multiple platforms. I've told him this. He just remains ignorant. So we're going to prove him wrong here. Because he's a jackass who just thinks he's superior because he plays competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! And people with superiority complex are just ignorant as hell. So if he wants to keep being ignorant, that's fine with him. I'm going to prove him wrong. So the argument we got into, I don't even know if I can do this with this hand. We're going to try. Actually, I think we're good. Yeah. We're fine. Just do this. The argument we got into is whether Divisor... God damn it. Long-ass name. Divisor King Deus Machinax can work on pendulum monsters activated in the pin zone. Because they are treated as spell cards. But they are still monster cards. He doesn't understand this. So I have to go out of my way to prove him wrong to everybody else because he's a little bitch who can't accept that he's wrong. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. By making him and then passing. That is at least the plan. And we're hoping it will go right. I don't know why I made two of these. Not really a reason to. Because we're just trying to... I get the Royal Rare out there. Alright, we have our Dark Contract. Let's just hope that the NPC here, who's playing a Pendulum deck, plays a Pendulum card. This is the only way I can test this because finding a Pendulum deck in ranked or casual mode is going to be nigh impossible. Come on. Go ahead and activate. That's not a... Can you just play it in the... What does this do? Okay, don't care. Can you just put... I just want you to put something in the pen zone. Why is it so difficult for you to do? Yeah, sure. I don't care. Well, obviously I'm gonna do this effect if I can. I don't think I can. Like, what does this do? I don't care. It's no... Oh, why is it so hard to get them to play their deck? No, don't activate the effect. Just do this. I don't care. Okay, well you won't play one. Okay. Now we play the waiting game. You just need to play one pin scale. Bot. Just one pin scale. That's it. One pin scale. Oh my god. Do you seriously not have a pin scale? Here, make sure you can't summon from the extra deck. One pin scale. It's all you need. Please. I'd prefer not to be burned to death. Didn't mean to go to battle phase. Just give it to me once. Just one pin scale. He's still refusing to pin scale. What? This has a secondary effect? Okay, this card never is here to get destroyed. What does this even do? Oh, sure. That's helpful, I guess. Can you... Yep, I'm taking damage. I understand. Can I please can you just give this to me? Just put something in the pin as a pin scale. Oh my god. Okay, let's try something different. Because I don't know what his deck looks like. Can I confirm the opponent's deck? Real quick. Am I allowed to do that in solo mode? Can we just check this real quick? Okay. What about in this one? That looks better. Yeah. Let's face that one. Going first, obviously. Okay. Now for real this time. Alright, we got what we need, I think. Activate. Activate. Just really make sure we get all the cards we need. Doesn't matter what you pick, bot. Okay, thank you. Take the one that I don't have. Okay, we have our Dark Contract. We have a way to get this on the field using these two. And then, because I don't want to waste time, even though I could still do plays, just make this and be done. I just need it once. Just need it once. For the love of God, please activate a Pendulum monster in the Pendulum Zone. Thank you. Oh, look at this. I can respond. It's almost like this is a monster card. Look, here, Rob. Let me break it down for you. Rob2G. Let me break it down for you, okay? You see this? This is a level. Monsters have this. Okay? You see the color of this card? This is a monster color, not a spell color. Spell cards have like a bluish green color. Okay? I know it's hard to confuse the two when you're colorblind like you are. Okay? I understand that. Okay? You see, it also has this monster effect here. You see that? You see that? I mean, technically not monster effect, it's a normal monster. But the point is, it has this monster area here. This is a monster card. Its card type is monster card. That's why when you go on Dueling Book, pendulums are under monsters, not spells. It's a monster card. When it is activated, it is treated as a spell card. But that does not mean it is a spell card. It is treated as such. It is still a monster card. Thank you for understanding that a monster card is a monster card. I'm so glad we can get over that confusion, you dumbass. Like, seriously, you were calling me stupid. You were saying that I learned a lesson here. You were the most ignorant person you could be. I found this out while playing against a pendulum deck at random in a ranked match on Dueling Nexus. I got excited about it because it's something that I never knew. I posted it, and then you immediately argue with me that nope, that's not how it works, when it literally happened. I have shown it on Master Duel now. I am telling you it did it on Dueling Nexus. I am telling you why it does it. It's because this card says monster card. Right here, when a monster card your opponent controls activates its effect. When have you ever seen any of the other cards, specifically like the negates? This doesn't negate, but we're going to go with that because they have the same, around the same wording in the first text, the condition. When do you ever see them say monster card? They say when a monster your opponent controls activates its effect. This says monster card. That makes it different. That's a significant difference. It means it's looking for a card type. It's not looking for whether it's a monster on the field. You see? That's why I used that trap as an example. Let me look what it was called. Let me go back here. Look what it was called. The Statue of Anguish pattern. You can special summon this card as an effect monster. it's treated as an effect monster. The DDD card doesn't work on it. This is a ruling on the card, and it's why the ruling for the pendulum monsters is the way it is. It's because of this ruling. This ruling affects it. And it's because this trap says that this card is also still a trap card. It's not saying it's still treated as a trap card. There's a difference. And it's treated as an effect monster through its effect. So why can't we do it? Why can't we negate its effect when it activates when it's clearly a monster? That is because it is still a goddamn trap card. You imbecile. How hard is this to explain? Like, Jesus. Okay, anyway, just use the effect. Steal it. The reason this is good with pendulum monsters, after that rant I just had, is because, you steal it when they activate. So it's, okay. Alright, buddy. 2 of them. Can you stop? You steal it before they actually use the effect in the zone. So right now he would be able to add a Klee card. I don't know how that's how you say it. But because I'm activating this effect when he activates the card rather when he activates the effect of the card, it just steals it. So it's practically a negate in this context. That's huge. And apparently that doesn't matter to Rob2G that it's huge. I'm sorry, I'm salty at him. I'm done ranting. Anyway, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed me just explaining to this dumbass why he's wrong. Even though he's never gonna watch this because he's too ignorant to watch it. He can't accept that he's wrong. He has a superiority complex. He said, like, he literally said, "No, you know what? No, we're gonna show the details before I leave." How do I switch this around? There we go. I think that works. Is it showing Discord? Oh, hell yeah, it is. Oh, we're exposing this dude. Like, fuck this dude. We went on about this for quite a while, starting with this. I learned last night that apparently this card can steal pendulum monsters activating the pendulum zone. It's just a neat fact. And then I said that I guess it's because it says monster card. Then Dustin has a question. And then my friend here, Sonic Slasher, says that's what I thought too. That's actually in the rules. These people, they're nice. They're just trying to figure it out. This dude doesn't respond at this point. Then I explained to the dude my reasoning or my thought process for why it's like that, because card is in the name, as that's the only thing that differs from other effects of similar types. And then that's when this dude jumps in, where he just can't get over the fact that it is a spell while it's in the pin zone. I don't know how it magically transforms its color. It's it no longer has a monster thing on it, like the type, attribute, effect, whether normal or not. Apparently it doesn't have all that on it anymore. It's just purely a spell card. It changes its color even when it gets put there. It's just no longer a monster type. So that's his thing. And then I'm literally bringing this up as an example. I explain why this example works. Then he joins back in again with the same thing. He's really caught up on the fact that they're spell cards in the pen zone, not monsters. And then I explained to him monster card. They aren't treated as monsters, but game wise, so we just going over the same shit over and over again. This dude brings up that you can't really compare and contrast with pens as they are their own archetype, which doesn't make sense. You literally can, because that's how rulings work. If things have similar effects or react a certain way that's similar, you'd be able to do it. They do it all the time. Anyway, it gets out of hand here. I'm starting to think he just wants to argue his point, to be honest. I've already clarified it for him multiple times, because I'm such a smart guy. Pins are not, and I repeat, are not monster cards when in the pin zone. They are spell cards, plain and simple. There is no workaround unless the card specifically states it is a monster. It is still a monster. Do you understand? This is where it just goes off the roof, off the trail. Like it just starts going off the trail. I explain in lengthy detail here He said, you're misunderstanding the example you're using. That card pen effect, that card's pen effect special summons the pen monster that's currently a spell and replaces it with another pen. I don't even know what he's talking about here. I never figured that out. You're not sharing knowledge or making up your own rules. I didn't know I was making up my own rules. We just saw that it worked in Master Duel, and I've done it in Dueling Nexus. I didn't know I was making up my own rule on this. Damn. Can't believe that. I must have created those two, like I must have hacked into Master Duel just to prove my point. You know, made it work, changed the card. Clearly, it's not just that he's wrong, you know. Once again, not making sense. I have stated that pens have spell card effects when in the pen zone because they're spells. If their effects let you special summon a pen monster from the pen zone, then guess what? That's part of its effect, like I stated above. They are treated as spell cards. They are still monster cards. I said this. I wanted to be wrong on this. This dude's apparently a competitive player. Stop giving fake rules to the community, thanks. Yep. That's what I did. I saw an interaction that happened in Master Duel, Dueling Nexus, and I gave it to them, and it's me giving fake rules to the community. This is why you're such a jackass, Rob2G. This is why. Like, we've never met in real life. We live in the same city. I could go on TCG nights, but now I don't even want to. I was literally thinking about going to join some Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments for the fun of it once I got my DDD deck. Now I just don't want to because I know this dude's going to be there, who has just this massive superiority complex. You clearly don't play competitive, he says to me. Where do you say that? Where did he say that? He said that at one of the point, unless he deleted it. Yeah, right here. I play competitively. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't even know who you are. He played the I don't even, like, who are you card. Because he's clearly not a man-child, right? We'll get to that. You literally came into this thread to argue. Someone liked it. This dumbass named Shuffling Wolf who doesn't even understand the conversation that's happening because he probably thinks that I'm wrong too somehow. Only takes 1 minute to look up to see you're wrong. This is true. This is a fact. Just type into Google the name of the card, rulings. It will instantly pop up with some rulings for you to figure out. And one of them says exactly what I said. Two of them, actually. Because there's the trap one that I was using there, too. What you found out was irrelevant and non-existent. See, he's just ignorant. I'm better than you because I play competitively. I have friends who play DDD that have never told me before how this interaction works because I myself probably don't play a pen deck where it would work against. Therefore, clearly, I am more knowledgeable than you. And then this is where you can tell he's a man-child. I'm really holding back from calling you names and getting disrespectful. So I'm going to ask you to stop replying and just end the conversation. Yeah, you're being the better man here. You're in the wrong, you won't admit it, and you're just the better man, you know? You're the better person. Anyone who wants to play DDD, just remember you got an out to the pendulum mechanic. There are DDD players at esports. This is where he tells he has friends, which is which is why I know the rulings. You're clearly ignorant and don't actually play the game competitively and find stupid little quirks and random nonsense and try forcing it on everyone. Well, buddy, I hate to break it to you. Maybe you should give up competitive. I play casually and I figured this out before you did. That is fucking embarrassing. There are DDD players at esports, yet you've literally never come across this before. That is sad. You should give up competitive. Clearly, it's not going to work out for you. Just shut up and go away. He's really proven that I'm the man-child in this conversation. We'll get to that in a second. He says you sound like a really fun and reasonable person to hang out with. He says I am. So he has a big ego too. It's just great. There's so much to love about this guy. So much to love. He can't admit when he's wrong. He has a superiority complex. He has a big ego. He thinks he's better than anyone who doesn't play competitive, which doesn't make sense. Competitive Yu-Gi-Oh is just shit anyway. You can quote me on that. I don't give a shit. Who wants to sit there for so long just to lose because you're trying to have fun in a card game that was meant to have fun in? Long story short. Anyway, when it makes sense, he's reasonable. That's true. So am I, and I'm making sense. You're not. So fuck off. Anyway, one of these messages he sent, he added Billy and said, I screenshotted the entire convo. I'm gonna send it to you later. He deleted the message along with whatever this was right here. I can't remember what it was. Oh, he said I was as detailed as I could be to you, or something along those lines. How do you be so wrong about a subject and think you're right? Like, genuinely asking. How? Anyway, that's the video. I can't handle any more of this dude. I'm already I'm up to here on the anger level. The fact that he called me stupid and ignorant of how competitive Yu-Gi-Oh works, like, while also acting like the most ignorant fuck you can be. Pardon my language. Like, I don't know how I could be nicer. Like, I I tried to explain it to him in the nicest way, and all I got was hostility. This is the peak Yu-Gi-Oh player mentality. I'm always right, you're always wrong. I play competitively, you don't. Therefore, you suck, I'm good. This dude is the most basic of Yu-Gi-Oh player that I have seen. Like, that is absolutely insane. Here's a common Yu-Gi-Oh saying. Yu-Gi-Oh players don't read. Rob2G, he doesn't read. If he did, he would see the card said monster card, not monster. Oh well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed me just shitting on this dude. I needed to vent. See you next time.